Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Dr. Sebastian. I am Lorena o Lutian, your discussant for today. So I will be discussing managing your career. In my topic, I will define career, career management, career development, career planning, and career success. I will identify personality and career choices, explain career model, explain how career anchors help form a career identity, how to effectively manage your own career, identify the foundation for successful career, and how to define career success. What is career? So according to Merriam-Webster, career is a profession for which one trains and which is undertaken as a permanent calling. It is a field for or pursuit of consecutive progressive achievement, especially in public, professional, or business life. Career is the pattern of work-related experiences that span the course of a person's life. It is an individual metaphorical journey through learning, work, and other aspects of life. There are a number of ways to define career, and the term is used in a variety of ways. Career management. It is the combination of structured planning and the active management choice of one's own professional career. It is also the lifelong process of investing resources to achieve goals. So in career management, it is a conscious planning of one's activities and engagement in the jobs one undertakes in the course of his life for better fulfillment, growth, and financial stability. It is a sequential process that starts from an understanding of oneself and encompasses occupational awareness. Other definition, it is about taking control of your career to proactively ensure that your career is meeting both your professional and personal objectives. It is also not a single intervention but an ongoing strategy. However, there are times in your career when it will require more input, especially if you are looking for a job move, or promotion. The term career management is a bit abstract for some people. It sounds like fluffy, undefinable concept that doesn't really mean a whole lot. In reality, career management is a very significant and specific process that, when done properly, helps to ensure long-term career success. Career management is sort of like contributing to your own career piggy bank. It is similar to good financial planning. A disciplined investment in your career made on a regular basis yields a greater return. So in other words, if you want to grow your career, you have to work it daily. Here are the truth about the process and purpose of career management. So number one, we have career management is a lifelong process. So the first point to understand is career management is not a single event. It is a part of your career journey. So don't put it off until you suddenly realize that there is a problem. Just like a car, regular maintenance will help ensure a smooth ride. Next, we have career management is an active process. So you have to be active, engage, and participate. In other words, you have to be a proactive professional. You cannot simply sit back and let others do the work for you. Otherwise, you will end up in someone else's career. Next, we have career management is a structured process. So in career management, it is most beneficial when it is carefully structured. Without structure, most of us would neglect it and until an emergency came along. Structure helps keep the process moving at a steady, stable pace regardless of what's happening. And the last one, we have the career management is about establishing, tracking, and correcting. So first thing to do, establish goals. The real nitty-gritty of career management is in understanding what you're trying to achieve. This, for many people, can also be the hardest part. Each goal should be broken down into tasks that once completed will achieve the goal. A timeline can be recreated to map each step along the way. Next, we have tracking. Track the goals. Monitoring progress is a satisfying and useful strategy. Career management involves regularly checking in on established goals and the movement being made. This helps prevent stagnation and ensure career goals are being methodically incorporated into the rest of your life. And the last one is correcting. So course correct. Career goals will change and grow just as you do. Part of the career management process involves monitoring and adjusting them as needed. Each step along the way will heighten your understanding of what you want and how to get there. The map is not set in stone. As you move forward, the career management progress will help you identify new paths and new destination. Participating in a structured career management process demonstrates the important role career plays in your life as a whole. For most people, your career can provide you with the means to achieve a great number of other personal goals like buying a house or starting a family or traveling the world. Work also occupies a huge portion of our time spent on this planet, so managing your career is clearly a worthwhile investment of energy. Career development. So when we say career development, this is the lifelong series of activities that contribute to a person's career exploration, establishment, success, and fulfillment. It is a process of self-knowledge, exploration, and decision-making that shapes your career. It requires successfully navigating your occupational option to choose and train for jobs that suit your personality, skills, and interests. So when someone pays careful attention to their career development, they identify their own strengths and blind spots, then work hard to improve their skills. It's also involved learning about different roles and industries to find a match to their abilities, seeking out opportunities to advance, and maybe even changing careers altogether if they find a more suitable one. Career planning. The deliberate process through which someone becomes aware of personal skills, interests, knowledge, motivations, and other characteristics and establishes action plans to attain specific goals. It is important to come up with your career planning as it gives you the much needed direction and it makes clear where you see yourself in the future. It makes you aware of your strengths, weaknesses, the skills, and knowledge that are required to achieve your goals in the future. So a large proportion of our life is spent in achieving our career goals. Thus, it is very important to make sure that right steps were taken and correct planning was done in the early years of our life. There are very few lucky ones who are born with a clear mind and who knows what they want to do and where they see themselves in life ahead. But majority of us are not sure what we want from life. And so, it is very important to plan out things. Career success is a concept revolving around how you measure achievement in your professional life. Many factors influence how you define success in your career, including your job title, work-life balance, and happiness level. So when we say career success, it is subjective and means something different for everyone. So for example, the highest level of career success for one person may involve rising through the ranks of CEO position at a well-known company, and for another person it may mean doing a job they love and having a healthy work-life balance. There is a huge difference between accomplishment and success. Many people are accomplished. They earn competitive credentials, secure high profitable or profile jobs, build sought-after careers, and earn top-tier salaries and incomes. These are several examples of the standard by which many in society define career success. But these items, degrees, job titles, desirable careers, and great pay represent accomplishment. And the problem here is that accomplishment alone don't necessarily equate to career success, because career success is a combination of achieving a reasonable level of financial stability while doing your work you enjoy and finding what you are also happy and fulfilled with your life and career choices as well. If you love your job but find that it doesn't lead to financial self-sufficiency, career success is diminished. And if you get paid very well but lack joy or interest in your chosen career field, career success is diminished. True career success requires that there is an alignment between the two. Now let us go to personality and choices. So in choosing a career, we have different personality types that could help us to identify what particular career that would fit most with our personality. So for the first personality, we have the realistic. So this type of person are stable, persistent, and materialistic. So the best career for them are mechanic, restaurant server, and mechanical engineer or engineer. Then next we have the investigative person. They are curious, analytical, and independent. So the best career for them are physician, surgeon, and economist. Then the third one is the artistic person. So they are imaginative, emotional, and impulsive. So the best career for them are architect, voice coach, interior designer. The fourth personalities is the enterprising. So this type of persons are ambitious, energetic, adventurous. So the best career for them are real estate agent, human resource manager, and lawyer. The fifth personality is the social person. So this type of personalities are generous, cooperative, and sociable. So the best career for them are counselor, social worker, and clergy. And the last personality is the conventional persons. So this type of person are efficient, practical, and obedient. They are good at word processor. So the best career for them are accountant and data entry operator. Next, let us go to career stage model. So we have 4 stages: the establishment, advancement, maintenance, and withdrawal. So this model is initially developed by Super in 1957. He explained individual experiences in 4 stages of concerning career. So in establishing stage or establishment stage, the person learns the job and begins to fit into the organization and occupation. So in this stage, the individuals are focused on safety needs, recognition, and consolidations of oneself in the organization. Normally, these are the initial expectation of the individual when they just got the job. From this stage, employee starts his career in the organization, and later on during this stage, individual try to fulfill their needs for achievement and esteem. This is the stage of hard work, performance, and involvement of or for the individuals. Then we have the advancement stage. People focus on increasing their competence. So in this stage, individual is focused on promotion and achievement. This individual increase the competence and try to achieve the advancement in the career. Next, we have the maintenance. Individual tries to maintain productivity while evaluating progress toward career goals. So in this stage, the individual find them less competent, physically weak, but this is the stage where they are more involved in helping others to grow and strengthen the organization as a consultant. And the last one is the withdrawal. Individual contemplates retirement or possible career changes. So the fourth stage is called as the decline stage. It is very difficult to motivate the individual. So usually the employee loses his interest in the job. That may lead to retirement. They are also less competitive and has the desire to enjoy the life. The above career stage model depicts that employees from age 15 to 24 years belongs to establishment stage. So their career needs and characteristics are self-exploration, dependence on superior, to adjust to the job, role confusion, and inability to establish an occupational identity. So for employees from age 25 to 44 years or under advancement stage, their career needs and characteristics are to achieve and advance in career, increase the competence, commitment, integrate work and personal sphere, involvement, and intimacy. So for employees from age 45 to 60 years under maintenance stage, their career needs and characteristics are restate and reassess achievements, to search for alternatives and redirect efforts, self-acceptance, and settling down and involved in work. And for the last stage, which is the withdrawal or decline career stage, aging 60 above, their career needs and characteristics are feeling stress for work to non-work transition, lost interest in work, and desire to enjoy personal life. Career anchor. So these are the characteristics of a role, job, or career that individuals are drawn to. They usually align with an individual's underlying perceptions of their talents, skills, motives, needs, attitudes, and values. So the concept of the career anchors was introduced by Edgar Schein. Schein suggested that each and every individual possess specific and unique anchors. When we say anchors, it is one's perception of one's own values, talents, abilities, motives which form the basis of individual roles and development. Anchor is something that develops over time and evolves into a self-concept, shaping an individual's personal identity or self-image, which includes his or her talents, skills, and abilities. So the things that we believe we are good at and not so good at. The motives and the needs, what is important to us, and take the form of goals. Examples are money, status, and the last one is the attitudes and values, the kind of organization that we feel comfortable with and one that matches our own values and belief. So what are these Schein career anchors? So we have technical functional competencies, general managerial competence, autonomy independence, security stability, entrepreneurial creativity capability. So for technical, these individuals enjoy being good at specific tasks and will work hard in order to develop the specific skills necessary to complete them. And for general managerial competence, these individuals thrive off performing in a position of responsibility, tackling high-level problems, building relationships, and interacting with others. They require strong emotional intelligence skills in order to succeed. So for the autonomy and independence anchors, these people need to be left to their own devices and to be able to act without needing too much direction, interference, or confirmation, often avoiding standards and procedures to do things their way. For security stability anchors, they seek stable and predictable positions and activities, which they are able to plan aspects of their life around, taking few risks. They are also often the individuals who will spend many years in the same position. Then for the last anchor, which is the entrepreneurial or the creativity capability anchor, these are the creatives within a business who enjoy brainstorming and inventing new things and also often seek to run or start their own business. They are different from those who seek autonomy as they will share the workload with others and enjoy individuals, including themselves, taking ownership for their work. They often get bored and seek monetary gains. One simple way of utilizing the career anchors is to evaluate how well your own priorities are reflected in your current role, activities, and lifestyle. By aligning roles and tasks with individual priorities, it can help greatly when individuals are planning new objectives and goals over both the short and long term. It can also help a lot when individuals are planning career changes, including taking on new jobs, moving departments, or when they are offered a promotion. This method can also be used by a leader to encourage their employees to have input on planning their own personal development. People develop more when they are working in their own zone towards their priorities, as it will suit their capabilities and behavior as well as motivate them to be more and to achieve more. How to effectively manage your own career. So what does managing your own career means? It means taking ownership of your career by identifying specific goals and then building a development plan to create a blueprint for meeting those goals. So what steps can we take to do that? So here are the ways to make meaningful progress toward effectively managing your career. First, develop a long-term career aspirations plan. So although we cannot control or predict future life events, circumstances, or work environments, it's still important to have a career development plan in place. Don't develop your plan based on how much money you can make. Instead, develop your career goals while thinking about job satisfaction to determine what will give you a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment. Explore your strengths, needs, interests, and aspiration to drive your plan. Then second, break it up with short-term actions items. So after you determine your long-term goal, begin breaking up that goal into short-term actions item. As you plan this, identify potential developmental opportunities. So as you seek career and development feedback, view it as a gift and apply the necessary changes. Identify your true skills and talents and work on short-term actions items to help you reach your long-term goals. Each time you reach a milestone in your items, celebrate yourself. You are well on your path to reaching your long-term goal. Number 3, don't shy away from opportunities regardless of discomfort. So you may occasionally find yourself in a position of having to decide whether to volunteer for a tough assignment or take a new job within or outside of your department. So while the situation have risks, you determine which risks you want to take to reach your goals or career goals. Be open-minded and consider taking risks because playing it safe might make it harder for you to achieve your career aspirations. Show that you are capable of handling increased responsibility. Look the part, pay attention to the people in the position you are seeking. How do they dress and how they carry themselves? Watch those who are successful at what you aspire to be and make appropriate changes. Then we have number 4. Use tools and resources provided by your company. Seek out people and areas, especially or specifically people in the HR, whose goal is to be a valuable resource to and for you. So first, talk to the talent acquisition team about interviewing techniques and to gain some practices. Ask the recruiters if they are willing to review and critique your resume. Talk to people who work in compensation to gain an understanding of the minimum experience and skills requirements of certain positions. Meet with the folks in the benefits area to learn about what sponsored sources may be available. Ask them about other perks that may help you reach your career goals. And definitely get to know the professionals in talent development whose job is to support you in training and skills development. They can connect you with learning opportunities, mentors, in some cases, coaches. So the talent development team can also provide needed assessments that will help you to set priorities and assess your work styles and strengths. Number 5. Tap your colleagues effectively. So this would include your boss and your peers. Career planning is a shared responsibility. It takes a committed, accountable employee and the support of his or her manager as well as determination and energy. Initiate the conversation with your boss or with your manager. Talk to him or her about where you want to go and what do you want to do. Ask your manager for assistance in noting your strengths and the areas you need to develop in order to get to the next step. Take action as needed. Ask for feedback as you work toward this end. But don't just solicit feedback from only your manager. Also tap your peers. We all have room for improvement. We can fix what we don't know is wrong. Number 6. Understand the culture of your organization. So as you work to effectively manage your career, make sure you understand your organization's culture and pursue your aspirations the right way. Be humble as you describe your career aspirations. Demonstrate that what you want to improve in your current job as you work to take on different assignments. Be coachable. Work harder and smarter and demonstrate the desire to learn and grow. Number 7. Get out there and build your network. Be sure to go about building your network in a winning way. Networking is about relationship building. It is not transactional. Networking is essential since it will help you develop and improve your skill set. Stay on top of the latest trends in your industry, keep a pulse on the job market, meet prospective mentors and partners, and gain access to the necessary resources that will foster your career development. Work to get to know people and allow people to get to know you. Volunteer for assignments to build skills and connections. And number 8, don't be afraid of failure. Your career journey won't be a straight line to your goal, but don't allow the fear of inevitable failure to deter you. You might apply for a role and not get it, but instead of giving up and feeling defeated, ask why you didn't get the role and what you should work on in order to be better positioned for it in the future. Get comfortable being uncomfortable and know that failures offer you best learning opportunities. Remember, you are the CEO of your career. Managing one's own career is an ongoing activity. It is not just for managers or those in leadership roles. It does not mean waiting on your manager to manage it for you. It is you, the professional, taking the lead in your career aspirations while utilizing organizational resources and your management to help you meet your goals. Your vision of success is an individual one, and only you can determine what success looks like for you. So for career success, there are 10 tips on how to be successful at work. So first, take initiatives. So what do you mean by this? So in today's career, requirements are highly developed and require much more than someone who won't take risks. In today's competitive career landscape, employers are looking for individuals who can bring fresh ideas to the table and take initiative. Start new projects, pitch new solutions, and create new opportunities for the business. Then next, be your own evaluator. So one of the best way to achieve career success is to keep assessing your performance. Don't wait for annual appraisal. Do it yourself. An ideal way to do this would be to identify quantifiable goals and set a timeline for achieving them. Start with setting short-term goals, and when you're new to job, create a detailed plan to achieve these goals. Break the tasks down into weekly or even daily tasks and fill out a small form at the end of the week to assess where you headed and where you need to change your strategy. You can even show your own performance report to your manager at some point to show how you progress. This will show that you understand the importance of constant self-evaluation and improvement. Next is be ready to learn. To excel in your career, you have to be willing to learn to become a leader and accept constructive feedback. No matter what university you graduated from or what grades you had, professional life will be very different from college. Be prepared to have a million questions pop up every day regarding what you're doing. It might take you days to get a hang of your duties and your new job. So show management that you are coachable, paying attention, and always willing to learn new things. Then next we have anticipate needs. To succeed in your new job and achieve career success, you will have to be well aware of what your manager and team needs. Stay a step ahead of your boss by asking yourself, if I were my boss, what would I want done next? Or what would I want done next? By making sure you get things efficiently done in time and take the initiative to do them yourself, and you will be showing a positive go-getter attitude to higher management. Then next we have anticipate needs. To succeed in your new job and achieve career success, you will have to be well aware of what your manager and team needs. Stay a step ahead of your boss by asking yourself, if I were my boss, what would I want done next? By making sure you get things efficiently done in time and take the initiative to do them yourself, you will be showing a positive, go-getter attitude to higher management. Next, we have communicate well. So as we all know, communication is very important. Communication is a key to an employee's and an organization's success. If your manager has to ask you for a status report, you're not doing everything you could be doing. So the idea is to proactively communicate and let them know when a task is done and move on to what needs to be done next. Then next, we have set goals to achieve. Remember, you're not being paid for working hard or staying busy. At the end of the day, what matters to your employer is how you're contributing to fulfilling the company's goals and mission, both short-term and long-term. Therefore, keep in mind that you're being paid to deliver on clearly defined career goals that significantly impact the company's performance and overall missions and visions. This goal-oriented mindset will help you achieve career success no matter where you are on the corporate ladder. Set goals to achieve. Remember, you are not being paid for working hard or staying busy. So at the end of the day, what matters to your employer is how you're contributing to fulfilling the company's goals and mission, both short-term and long-term. So therefore, keep in mind that you're being paid to deliver on clearly defined career goals that significantly impact the company's performance and overall mission and vision. So this goal-oriented mindset will help you achieve career success no matter where you are on the corporate ladder. Then next, show, don't tell. The value of action is far greater than the mere words. Use this as a principle in your dealings at the office. Instead of bragging about all the things you can do and then never actually delivering, you ought to show management what you are capable of. Then next, gain trust. So trust is very important too. This is one of the most important tips for your success, for you to need to ensure success when you start a new job. Gain trust. This is one of the most important tips for success. You need to ensure trust when you start a new job. Think of it this way. The quicker you earn your boss' trust, the sooner you have less to worry about and hence more free time to focus their attention on other pressing matters. If your boss finds you trustworthy, they'll delegate tasks to you. Make sure you meet your deadlines and keep your promises. It's critical, especially early on in your relationship with your boss, that you fulfill every commitment you make, no matter how difficult it may seem. Then next, we have create solutions. So everyone can turn their problems into their manager's problem. Be the solution provider, not the problem creator. Great employees solve problems. If you don't have the authority to give the final verdict on the problem relevant to your work or department, then make sure you offer solution to your boss and try to help us as much as you can, wholeheartedly. Then next, we have be compassionate. Being a good employee requires compassion and understanding that your manager and fellow employees are doing their best. Throwing a tantrum is not going to do anyone at any good. Neither will constantly complaining about how much work you're doing. At the end of the day, everyone is doing their fair share of the work they're getting paid for. Many of these traits and behaviors that can help you excel in your career are also found in great leaders. By keeping these 10 career success in mind, you can put yourself on the path to true greatness and achieve your ultimate career goals. Career success means something different for everyone's, and how you define it ultimately drives your goals. So whatever your career choice may be, follow these tips on how to determine what career success means to you. So first is consider your role models. Think about your mentors, friends, and successful people you admire. What makes them stand out? What about the roles, work-life balance, or success would you like to emulate? So next, determine your priorities. So consider your top priorities and how to incorporate them into your definition of success. Is financial stability the most important thing to you? Do you crave opportunities to be creative or stretch outside of your comfort zone? How important is work-life balance for you? So use these priorities to guide your career planning efforts. Then number 3, evaluate your career path. So think about the positions you've held in the past and what you like and dislike about each. So listing these items out will help you envision what fulfilling works look like when it comes to your professional skill set. Then number 4, look for new opportunities. If your current position doesn't help you build the type of career you want, it may be time to seek out new opportunities. As you embark on your job search, consider how any position or new position can serve your professional trajectory. Use each job interview to gather information on which types of employers are a good fit for your needs. Next, number 5, seek career coaching. So working with a mentor or career coach can help you determine what professional success means to you. Reach out to a trusted advisor or find a career coach in your area and work with them on goal setting exercises to help you achieve your career dreams. And the last one is to take initiative. When you know what career success looks like to you, communicate those desires to your manager and take the initiative to move in that direction. Rather than leaving your current job, you might be able to transfer to a more relevant position within your current organization. So why managing one's career is important in an organization? So managing one's career provide the opportunity for an organization to align the aspiration of individual employees with current and future business needs, increasing the chances that the workforce will be willing, ready, and able to move into the roles that the organization needs them to play. Managing one's career also helps the organization to produce growing future leaders and specialists, resourcing and redeployment, improve organizational performance, improve employee engagement, and attract and retain good employees in the organization. Once again, good day everyone, and thank you for listening.